Hey, One More World Entertainment, and as you can see, the absolute nut crazes that are running wild with the idea that, oh, the Snyderverse is 100% back, continue to run with this narrative. And as you can see, exclusive, I threw that on the thumbnail because this apparently is a big exclusive. That Wonder Woman 3 could be back on with Gal Gadot, and we're going to get Henry Cavill's return as Superman. And this isn't a this could happen or will it happen. This is it is happening. We just have to wait. It's not happening. It's not happening. They keep thinking it's happening. It's not happening. Every time you hear it, all you can think of is,
does anybody else feel like a fried egg?
Yeah, but let's have a look at it. So, as you can see, straight away, Snyderverse comes up. It's like, guys, stop. Move on. This isn't the release the Snyder Cut movement. This isn't it because we push so hard for that it's going to actually happen. This is one website that seems to be obsessed with the idea of the Snyderverse's return. And it's not going to happen. But, as you see, the Snyderverse conversation at the new Warner Brothers just changed shape. First of all, what new Warner Brothers? It's no longer about whether, it's about what order. So per our source, which must be fucking Zack Snyder at this stage, because just keeps going on and on about the bloody Snyderverse. Keep an eye on Gal Gadot and her schedule, which from what I understand is wide open. She might do Wonder Woman 3 before Cavill is available for Justice League or Superman. He's got 3 to 4 projects lined up. It's easy to say he's got only 3 or 4 things lined up. Warhammer is going to take years out of his schedule. So it's not like, oh well, you know, he's got the Highlander he's got a couple of Warhammer things. The Warhammer is going to take up the majority of his time. He's not going to just have time to willy-nilly go, yep, I can jump back and be Superman. So it says, this is the same source behind our exclusives, that Ellison is going all in on Batman, and that Warner Brothers Paramount see Robert Pattinson as the next Tom Cruise. Now, it's funny that it says this is the same source, because in that story about Ellison going all in on Batman, they quoted sources. Now all of a sudden it's a source. To be clear on the source ring, might means might. This is a schedule watch, not a green light. But read the quote again, because the casual part is the bombshell. Before Cavill is available for Justice League or Superman. Wow. Groundbreaking news right there. Before he's available. So they're trying to confirm that Cavill is 100% coming back. He just needs to do this other stuff first. Cavill's not coming back. I would love to see him back. He's not coming back. The source isn't arguing for a Henry Cavill Justice League or Superman project. They're scheduling around one. That tracks with everything we've reported. Snyder wants Cavill as Superman in The Dark Knight Returns, as opposed to why the hell would Superman be in The Dark Knight Returns? Makes no sense. A Snyderverse return is fully in play, and our earlier reporting said a Snyder-led return would feature Ben Affleck's Batman, Cavill's Superman, and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. That's called the Snyderverse, and it's not coming back. But let's go on and see what they have to say. He's got 3 to 4 projects lined up. He does. Yeah, and they're not small projects either. Cavill is in the middle of shooting Chad Stahelski's Highlander for Amazon MGM, filming in Scotland, Poland and Hong Kong, and pointed at 2027, where fans are going absolutely wild. Voltron starring Sterling K. Brown is in post. A Netflix spy comedy opposite Kevin Hart is reportedly set to shoot through the fall. And his long gestating Warhammer 40k project at Amazon is still on the docket with a new Warhammer animated series. So straight away, that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects. Gal Gadot's dance card tells its own story. Dance card? What? The Runner is shot and rated and released on Paramount in 10 days. Are releasing in Paramount, which, by the way, looks fucking terrible. Doug Lyman's Bitcoin is in post. What the hell is that? The World War II, or is that Wonder Woman 2? Trailer Rune went before cameras earlier this year, and she has Fast Forever starting up in December. So I didn't even realize she was this busy. So the acting calendar clears, and there's the detail that matters. Gadot is already in business with Paramount. Okay, but Paramount right now aren't in full business with DC. So Deadline reported in January that she's producing The Recovery Agent at the studio. So when our source says, keep an eye on her schedule, understand that the relationship is already alive. What's that got to do with Wonder Woman? Hey, she's already got a relationship with... You know who else she has a relationship with? Warner Brothers. But they pulled the plug on Wonder Woman 3. So, like, hello? So, none of this comes out of nowhere. As our July reporting laid out, DeLuca and Abdi planned to salvage DC before Gunn arrived, including Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3. Yeah, but the problem is James Gunn did arrive, so they failed. Whether Jenkins is attached to anything now, the source didn't say. What's on the record is that the last Wonder Woman 3 on the table at Warner Brothers was hers with Gadot. And remember what happened after Gunn took over? Gadot herself said in 2023 that Gunn and Safran told her they would develop Wonder Woman 3 together. It went nowhere. Yeah, after Gunn turned around and said, oh no, we never said that, because Gunn's full of crap. Now look at where Wonder Woman sits under the current regime. As we exclusively reported, Adriana Ariona is playing Wonder Woman in Man of Tomorrow, and we're told the role is more of a cameo. Of course, they also like to flip to say, well, she still might be playing Maxima. She's probably Maxima, but everything is also indicating that she could be Wonder Woman. It's one of the two. I just love that they keep saying, she's Wonder Woman. She could still be Maxima, but she's Wonder Woman, so they're trying to cover all their bases. So Ariana hadn't filmed a single frame as of Comic-Con despite production running since April. She did find time to like Sydney Sweeney's Wonder Woman costume post, which hit 1.2 million likes in 9 hours. Do they have that image? No, they don't have the image of Sydney Sweeney dressed as Wonder Woman. She kept her own hair. She didn't like put a black wig on or anything like that, but... and Paradise Lost, the Femascara series Gunn had in extreme development as recently as April is dead. So under the regime, the character gets a walk on and a calendar show, or cancel show, except Wonder Woman wasn't in Paradise Lost. So under the incoming one, per our source, a Gal Gadot Wonder Woman 3 is a scheduling question. So... and it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. They are desperate, absolutely desperate to try and convince people that the Snyderverse is back. Henry Cavill is absolutely back as Superman. Gal Gadot is absolutely back as Wonder Woman. Ben Affleck is absolutely back as Batman. Except Ben Affleck has said, I'm done with the character. You know, I've done my bit. I'm over it now. Gal Gadot has firmly said, yeah, I've moved on from it. And Henry Cavill is pretty much constantly saying now with the roles like Batman and, not Batman, Superman and James Bond, yeah, I've aged out of it. It's not happening, guys. You really gotta stop with this. It's not happening. As much as you want to push for the Snyderverse return, it's not happening. Cavill's far too busy now to return as Superman. It's like, it's not gonna be like, oh, well, he can just do Warhammer and then he can just pop over here and do... Warhammer's gonna take so much time. He's not gonna be able to just pop out and run over and spend a few months doing Superman. It's not gonna happen. And the fact that they keep pushing for this, you gotta admire their passion and their drive to make this try and happen, but it's not gonna happen. The most that you could hope for is that Paramount greenlight a one-off Dark Knight Returns for Snyder. Whether it ends up being Ben Affleck in the suit is a completely different story, but that's the most you can actually hope for. But it's gonna lead to nothing. Because the Dark Knight Returns isn't just like Batman's Return. It's pretty much the old-ass Batman on his last hurrah. That's really what that story is. So, you would be bringing Ben Affleck back in for what? To get rid of him? Because that's what that story would actually be. And why Superman would show up in it makes zero sense either. So, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think, though. Do you think there is a possibility that this could happen? Would you like to see it happen? Or do you think these people need to just stop at this stage? Let me know what you think about it all. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and hit that hype button and all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.